Stoicism is a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and was founded by the philosopher Zeno of Citium in the 3rd century BC. It is a practical philosophy that emphasizes the use of reason to overcome negative emotions and to live a virtuous life. According to Stoicism, the key to living a good life is to accept whatever happens and to focus on what we can control, rather than on what we cannot control. The Stoics believed that we should strive to cultivate virtue, such as wisdom, justice, and courage, and to live in accordance with nature. Stoicism teaches that the key to happiness is to live in accordance with reason, rather than in accordance with our desires and emotions. It emphasizes the importance of self-control and the idea that we should strive to live in harmony with the natural world. The Stoics believed that the universe is governed by a rational order and that everything that happens is part of this order. They believed that we should strive to understand this order and to live in accordance with it, rather than trying to fight against it or resist it. Stoicism has had a significant influence on Western philosophy and has been embraced by many notable figures throughout history, including the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius and the philosopher Epictetus. It is still studied and practiced by many people today. There are many notable figures who were influenced by Stoicism or who practice Stoicism. Here are a few examples. Seneca the Younger was a Roman philosopher and statesman who was a prominent Stoic. He was a tutor and advisor to the Roman Emperor Nero and wrote extensively on Stoic philosophy. Epictetus was a Greek philosopher who was born into slavery but later became a teacher of Stoicism. He is known for his emphasis on living in accordance with reason and his teachings on the importance of personal freedom and self-control. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and philosopher who is known for his Stoic philosophy and his meditations on the Stoic way of life. Pierre-Hadot was a French philosopher who wrote extensively on the history of philosophy and the practice of philosophy in daily life. He argued that philosophy should not just be a theoretical discipline, but should also be a way of life that helps us to live in accordance with reason. Lawrence Becker is a contemporary philosopher who has written extensively on Stoicism and its relevance for contemporary life. He has argued that Stoicism can provide a valuable perspective on how to live a good life in the face of adversity and suffering. There are many other notable figures who have been influenced by Stoicism or who have practiced Stoicism, including the philosopher Chrysippus, the Roman statesman and philosopher Cicero, and the French philosopher Michel de Montaigne. One aspect of Stoicism that is not well known is the concept of prohairesis, which refers to the idea that we have the power to choose our own actions and reactions to events. According to the Stoics, our prohairesis is the only thing that is fully under our control, and it is through the use of our prohairesis that we can live a virtuous life. The Stoics believe that we should strive to act in accordance with reason and to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, justice, and courage. They also believe that we should not let our emotions control us, but rather we should strive to act rationally and to accept whatever happens. Another aspect of Stoicism that is not well known is the concept of apatheia, which refers to the idea of being free from negative emotions such as anger, fear, and anxiety. The Stoics believed that apatheia was a key component of living a good life, and that it could be achieved through the use of reason and the cultivation of virtue. It is important to note that the Stoics did not believe that it was possible to completely eliminate negative emotions, but rather that we should strive to control and manage them in order to live a more peaceful and contented life.